Okay, hi there. Here we have an essay at C2 level. Okay, evil. How it might be faced with. So, firstly, we don't face with how it might be dealt with, yeah? But how it might be faced without the with, how it might be faced. Okay, evil exists. It is usually associated with religion. Okay, I might put a semicolon here because evil exists. Semicolon. Yeah, it's okay like that though. The religion is not highly regarded nowadays. So the religion, which one of the religions? No, religion generally. Religion is not highly regarded nowadays as it is considered by many people as an ideal to which weak people, people plural, adhere to face everyday ordeals, troubles, etc. However, apart from religion, evil as a synonym of malevolent, malicious, immoral exists, and here we got the semicolon. It is a fact that some people do bad. They are bad. Okay. We all have heard the popular saying, the only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. When good people see evil, they should do something. For instance, if we see a person being attacked, we should call the police. Otherwise, evil will go on doing bad. Furthermore, if we look aside, pretending we do not see it, and do not help the person under attack. So it's an if. Furthermore, if we look aside, pretending we do not see it, and do not help the person under attack, comma, because this is still part of the if, we are to a certain extent responsible for, I should have put a capitals here, for it. That applies to many other examples of crimes that should be reported to the authorities, such as child abuse, trafficking in women, inadequate health measures, etc. That is, some people and their acts are malevolent. That is, some people and their acts are malevolent. And these should be prevented by good people with their good actions. Okay. Unfortunately, it is not as easy as that. Okay, now we're looking at the other side. If good people react to wicked ones, two things can happen. Either bad people can regret what they were doing and change their behaviour, or they can go mad and behave even worse. Yeah. It is true that if you answer evil back using its own language, it will end up being a race to see who is more harmful. That is the case of the Ukrainian invasion, the invasion. If other countries protect or defend the Ukrainians, Putin says they will not be abiding by the law. The same law he is breaking at every step he takes in that invasion. In that case, he says he would have a right to interpret this protection as a war declaration. Normally we say as a declaration of war. our hands are tied and we do not seem to be able, we seem unable to prevent evil. In cases like that, the question is what people should do when faced with evil. If only it were as maths. I would prefer like. If only it were like maths. In maths you do a calculation right. You do a calculation right and you get a certain result. However, when you deal with evil, you can never know what its reaction will be. A good illustration of this is the above mentioned invasion of Ukraine. The main politicians from the world, all over the world, had talked to Putin to no avail before he began invading the country. In conclusion, there is no easy solution to a difficult matter. Maybe such as this. Okay, it's not bad at all. A couple of little preposition problems. You've answered the question very nicely. You've argued in favour and against very nicely. The whole thing, the paragraphs hang together quite well. Let's see. The vocabulary is good and appropriate, although the structure of some of the sentences, it could be better. Yeah, some of the sentences sound a little bit like they sound a little bit non-native, yeah, but that's not to say they're wrong. You've used good connecting words otherwise. Furthermore, there's good vocabulary: trafficking, inadequate, regret, etc., etc. Yes, I think it works quite. It works quite well. At the end of the day, there are not many mistakes. The only thing I would say is it needs to sound a little bit more natural, but that's a very difficult thing to achieve at this level. So anyway, a very good effort, and thank you.